Hello YouTube, I'm back again, doing another video. As promised my last one, I would in fact do another video today. I'm outside and I'm smoking my pipe. I'm trying to. There we go. You don't realize what you got until it's gone. I used to be able to pack the perfect bowl and keep it lit all day. Well, the entire time I smoked. Since I stopped and I got back into it, it's not like riding a bike. I have to reteach myself everything. I can't remember what method I used to use. It's not a big deal. You know, just a little annoying. And it's not just for the videos, it's just all around. I've forgotten how to pack a proper bowl of tobacco. But no matter. I spent a couple minutes earlier looking in some boxes to see if my old clay pipe would turn up, and well, frankly, the boxes are, predominantly my girlfriend's stuff and a little bit of my stuff mixed in, and I didn't really want to dig around too much in them. I know she's planning to go through it tonight, so I'm just going to let her do that. But the real reason I wanted to do this video was to actually discuss something fun, something near and dear to my heart, if you will. And introduce a series I'm going to do, albeit a short series. And that is, one, discuss Terry Pratchett's Discworld. I'm going to be doing a video for each one of the major plot lines, discussing them a little bit, talking about, what they're about and why you should read them. But for this video, I'm going to discuss what Discworld is. Now, Discworld is basically the world, the fantasy world created by author Terry Pratchett, who recently passed away. And like I said, it's fantasy. It's a comedy world. It makes no sense. In Discworld, he wrote 40 novels, of which I've read probably about 30 of them. I don't know exactly how many, but I've read quite a few. The Guards series, which will be the next set of videos, is my favorite one. I would have done just Guards today, but I realized to really fit the theme, I need to get a pack of cigars. Cheap cigars, but cigars nonetheless, and I'll explain that when I do that video. But, yeah. Discworld is a world that floats through space, like many other worlds, on the back of 4 elephants, which are in turn on the back of a giant turtle named Altuin. I believe that's the pronunciation of it. Doesn't really make sense. And all the novels take place in this world, and if the fact that the world is all on the back of a giant turtle isn't enough indication, the books aren't serious. They may have some serious aspects to them, but they're generally comedy. But they're not comedy in the sense that they're slapstick. They're comedy in observational humor, I guess, sort of way. They're very dry. He's English. Terry Pratchett was English, rather. And it does reflect in the humor of the books. But, basically, one of the big plot points of Discworld is that if it doesn't make sense, magic. He makes a mockery of magic. He changes the abilities of magic pretty much anytime magic is introduced. If he wants to do something, it'll do it. If it's a plot point. And it doesn't break the world as you might expect it to, because he starts right out with magic not making sense. That's a better draw now. And so, anytime he changes it, it doesn't matter. It's not a huge plot point, it's more of a plot device. And a brilliant one. Most of the novels take place in or around a city called Ankh-Morpork, I believe would be the correct pronunciation. I auto-correct it in my brain to Ankh-Morpork. I don't know. I guess I get a bit Boston in my pock. Which is actually kind of a play on America. That's the neighbor's dog barking right now. Hopefully you can hear me over her. She's a very loud dog. And the city is, like I said, it's a play on America. It's a joke city. Every race lives there together, and all the races are unique. There's no elves, nothing like that. Dwarves are borderline unisex. Men and women both have big flowing beards and helmets, and when you first encounter them, they're stereotypical dwarves. They quaff beer, they get in fights, they carry around battle axes. Then in other books, he explores their culture, some of which is absolutely hilarious, such as some of their cultural songs, like the Gold Song, which is just gold, 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 gold. And the Off to Work We Go song is mentioned. But all of his novels, or all of his series, in a way, make fun of or point a finger at our own world. There's one about music with rocks in it, which is about the dawn of rock and roll. There's one where golems, which are considered not human, are fighting for independence. There's the revitalization of the city. There's the City Watch, which is almost like a New York police force sort of thing. Those are my favorite books. There's the Witches, which covers a whole lot of different stuff. And then, of course, there's the Death novels, which actually follow Death, the Grim Reaper, who is actually a character, and he is absolutely hilarious. But this is just an introductory video where I'm, discussing my idea to do this, and I plan to do the next video soon, which will, like I said, be all about the City Watch novels, which, like I said again, are my favorites. And then I'll go to the Witches, and then from the Witches, I'm going to go to the Death novels, and then I'll touch on the Moist von Lipwig novels, and then lastly, I'm going to touch on the Rincewind novels, which are actually his first ones and my least favorite ones. So, hence why I'm saving them for last. But I hope other people out there have read them, and if not, I hope when I discuss these books that I might be able to sway you to go out and pick them up or download them on your Kindle or watch them on Amazon videos, because there's movies or short series done by the BBC based off of them. but particularly the best one, in my opinion, is Going Postal. And if you see Going Postal, it's no longer on Netflix, but it was for a while. If you see that somewhere and you want to watch it, I highly suggest it. It's very funny. It's well done. CG could do win some work, but not bad. Now with that out of the way, I'm gonna continue smoking this pipe and think or write down some notes for my next video where I talk about the City Watch. Hope to see you soon, and that's all for now.